What's up everyone, Tech Mindset here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to format a flash drive on a Mac. So my prior video was about doing that on a Windows computer, so now I'm going to do it with a Mac. So first things first, I'm going to plug in my flash drive that I'm going to use. It might look familiar if you've seen the last video. It's called 32 gigabyte. Right here, 32 GB. And if I double click on this icon to open up the flash drive, you can see this sample text document that I created the other day. Perfect. So how do we format this flash drive? Well, first thing we need to do is open up the disk utility tool on Mac. So I'm going to come down here to Launchpad, click it, come up to search, and then type disk utility. And there it is. Now, another way we can get disk utility is to come up to the top right of the screen and click on the search button, and then type disk utility. And same thing, just click on it there, and it brings it right up. So there's two ways to get to it. I'm going to come on down over here and click on the external 32 gigabyte drive. And then I'm going to come up here to erase. And then when I do that, it's going to say it's going to permanently erase the data, and you can't undo this action. So I have the option here to change the name, and then when it comes to format, I'm going to just ignore the Mac OS Extended, journaled, and case-sensitive journaled. That's not going to be pertinent for what I'm showing here. So these last two, MS-DOS FAT and exFAT. You may remember in the last video I mentioned that FAT is an option that is compatible between Mac and Windows. However, you can't have files that are larger than 4 gigabytes on there. So what you're going to want to do is select exFAT, especially on a large flash drive like this, because it's a 32 gigabyte flash drive, so I could theoretically have a 30 gigabyte or bigger file on it. So I'm going to select exFAT as my format option. Then the next thing you can do is click on security options, and this gives you a slider. Like how I mentioned in the last video about unchecking the quick format box, this is something similar. So it can do a more secure erase on that flash drive. That way it can help prevent disk recovery to potentially recover files that are on that drive. Now depending on your use case, you may want to seek something that could be even more secure than this. But just for the example, I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. Just leave it as fast as, click OK. And then I'm going to click Erase. And boom, it's done. As you can see, the 32 gigabyte flash drive down here disappeared and then came back. And if I double click it, the text file that was there is no longer there. It was erased. Always remember that before you unplug a flash drive from your computer on a Mac, you want to right click on it and click Eject. You always want to make sure you eject your external drives on your Mac before you disconnect them. If you have more questions about this or have any other technical questions that you need help on, go to techmindset.io and book a consultation. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.